interrupt this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
Apparently, Laura is suffering from the same delusion I am and thinks it's the 90s. John will be here momentarily. It is... You're ready in this AOL chat room. It is not the 90s, sadly, and this, sadly, is not AOL. This is the year 2024, and this is the ThinkSoJoE Show. But, yes, sadly, that is the same delusion I suffer from, that it is, in fact, goddamn, 30 years prior now. Dial-up's a bit slow today, that's okay. We're hoping our broadband stays connected this time, unlike a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I'm stuck a little less than 30 years ago. I'm stuck in 1998. Maybe 1999. I don't know. I literally posted this morning, hey, who wants to go see TLC with me in Syracuse? So, you know, definitely stuck in some year of the 1990s, because I'm like, ooh, TLC. Except then I realized, like, Left Eye died in, like, 2002. And, yeah. What do I think the year 2000 will be like? Maximo wasn't even born yet in the year that I live in. Oh, man. Yeah, we got some younger viewers on this show. I forget sometimes. And I make all these 90s references because I, much like 90s, Laura 90s more, am still stuck in the pre-2000 era there, 1990 something. I don't know. I guess I'm stuck in 99 because I know all the Eminem songs, right? So I'm pretty sure Marshall, the Slim Shady EP or whatever that album, I'm pretty sure that dropped in 99. So I guess I'm stuck in 99, not 98. But I am definitely stuck about 25 at least years ago. So I am somewhat educated on that, at least. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, if you're on the internet, you know, 90s kids remember everything, right? I don't know, man. I'm used to hanging out with people who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anyway, because I'm old and I hang out with people who are like half my fucking age. Well, make sure you feed your Tamagotchi. You don't want it to die, Laura. You know that can happen. The Tamagotchi can die. We don't want that to happen. We want your Tamagotchi to be safe and sound and alive. Which, yeah. I'm looking... It's like I live in the 90s, but I'm so excited about things that are coming up in 2024. It's crazy. Like, I'm gonna try and see TLC next week, and if that falls through, I'm gonna go see Steel Panther, who are also a 2000s band. 2010s band. I don't know when their first album dropped. And then, but, by contrast, next Sunday, I'm trying to go see New Found Glory, so, you know, 90s band. I just saw a couple of, like, 2010s bands last week. We said we weren't here because we went to see In This Moment and Ice Nine Kills with Avatar. John was terrified of Avatar, by the way. Yes, Laura, TLC. You know, let's see, 90s. Baby, Baby, Baby. Waterfalls. That was a big one. Or if you're stuck a few years earlier than I am, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, What About Your Friends, TLC. You know, when you watch the show off your VCR, and you're trying it now in your real player, right? Is that what's going on? You figure, oh, this show's on the internet now. I'm gonna try and watch it on real player. And then to install Real Player, you have to install Adobe Flash and Shockwave and all the other bullshit that comes along with it. QuickTime and yeah. Nowadays, it's just like the only time first VHS was Wayne's World. Nice. Party time. Excellent. You can get your Wayne's World style ThinkSoJoE show hat at shop.thinksojoe.com or merch.thinksojoe.com. It'll pop up in a minute. You'll see it. Whatever the merch link is. You can buy your ThinkSoJoE Wayne's World style gear. We've also got a trucker hat because somebody asked us for a trucker hat. I was like, okay, cool. So I just made the same hat, but it's a trucker hat. The TV's next to me. The tapes are worn out. Yeah, because you watch us all the time. You never stop watching us. Imagine being able to interact with your favorite TV shows in the 90s the way you can now. Like, Twitter wasn't a thing. This was pre-MySpace. We didn't know what the fuck social media was. Social networking. Like, what the hell was that? Like, the internet was a new thing. Everybody knew how to code in HTML. Yes, it is not 609. It is 606. I don't know where you're getting your times from, Mark. It's 606 right now. Not 609. Your clock's fast. Not as it's, but also mine and Laura's clocks are slow because we're both stuck in the 90s. Anyway. So I'm trying to put together this show today. And AOL keyword ThinkSoJoE, I guess. I don't know. Well, my clock says 7. I don't know. Anyway. But a broken clock is right twice a day, right? So it's, So yours is probably just set to 609 because 69. Nice. Anyway. Trying to put together this show today, right? And so I go, so last week I decided I want to see what events are coming up this weekend. And I go on Facebook and I hit music and audio and I put in Saturday's date and it gives me absolutely fucking nothing. And I'm just like, well, that's fucking weird. There's nothing happening in town this weekend. And so I made plans to do, I don't even remember what the fuck I did Saturday. I think I stayed home and did nothing. I think that was my plan. I think I was like, fuck it, I'm staying home and doing nothing. And then I went and saw Save Ferris because, again, 90s. I went and saw Save Ferris at Rec Room on Sunday. The little triangle icy things from the 90s. Triangle icy things. Not offhand. I would probably, if you showed me a picture, I'd probably know what you're talking about. So this week when I went to do the show, I'm like, all right, I'm going to take my date range from tomorrow through next Wednesday. I'm going to put in music and audio and in Buffalo, New York. And it's like, the only thing that popped up was a Green Jello show that is directly competing with a show that I know is happening on Friday that didn't come up in the list. And I'm like, why? Like, I made this event page myself. Why are we not coming up in the music and audio category? I keep wanting to say music is art because that's coming up too. I got that on my brain. In the music and audio category in Buffalo, New York, why is this not coming up? Why is Subhumans on Saturday not coming up? Why is Mephistopheles on, I think, Sunday not coming up? Like, why are these shows not coming up? So I'm like, Facebook's fucking algorithm's broken. No, you know what happened is they buried, it used to be a requirement that you had to pick your category for your event pages. And now it's like, it's buried under marketing. So you actually have to like go in out of your way to actually select a category. So that's why none of the music and audio shit that's coming up, nobody's shows are showing up in the fucking Facebook events page under music and audio. Oh man, that maze. I cannot play like first-person shooter games like Doom, and that maze is part of the reason why. I would get like complete motion sickness staring at that fucking maze screensaver. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say fuck. My mom just turned off the show. Sorry. Sorry, Mom. I told my mom. I went and visited my mom and my grandma, and my mom says, "Oh, every time you do that show, and I tune into your show, and then you use that fuck word, and I don't want to hear you say that." And then I saw my uncle the other day, and my uncle's like, "Oh, I love your show." I said, "You don't tune out when I say the F word?" He says, "No, that's the best part." So I don't know. Tell me, what do you think? Am I am I nuts here? Just like, should I stop using the F word? Should I make it a drinking game you guys have to drink every time I say it? Merch.thinksojoe.com to get the hats, by the way. If I say the F word, you guys got to drink? Is that still a thing? I don't know. I'm on this end of the camera. Tell your mom about... I did tell my mom about the drinking game. I said, it's a drinking game. People are expecting it now. She said, I don't like to hear you use that word. I don't know where you learned that word. I said, Mom, I've been in the car with you when you're driving. She said, I don't... Okay. Yeah, I don't know. My mom said she doesn't want to hear it. My uncle says he wants to hear it, so... Should show the Leland video? Where he's just, fuck! After the show, I'm going to a WCW show. Ric Flair versus Sting is the main event. Okay. That could have been basically any year of the 90s. Yeah, so Maximo is in a band with Leland. Oh, the one with you chugging for saying fuck? Yeah, okay. Mark's drinking milk. He says, go for it. So Leland calls me the other night, and Leland goes, hey, I know it's kind of last minute, but do you want to play a show with us on the 16th? Oh, shit, you guys already have a show on the 16th. Like, yeah, dude, that's our anniversary show. So we kind of, like, we merged shows, kind of. We took one of the bands, the touring band that was coming in, off their show, and now that show is no longer happening. So our show is happening Friday night, and we've got Rags to Stitches on it, who are a cool band out of Boston. What the fuck is that? Y'all hear that? There's a noise gate, so you can't hear it very clearly, but you can hear it while I'm talking. It's gone now. Must have been a motorcycle or somebody going by, but... Yeah, so Leland calls and he's like, I want to be, like, do you guys want to play on our show? Like, we're kind of busy that night. Like, we've got this 5th anniversary thing that we're doing. Yeah, I mean, I asked Leland and he said you guys would probably be there because you guys were, like, doing the show. You guys were putting a show together in support of Rags to Stitches. And now we've got Rags to Stitches on our show, so your show's not happening. So apparently you guys are all coming to see us and support us for our 5th anniversary show this Friday night at Mohawk Place Doors at 7 o'clock. First band starts at 7:45. Brandon, what's up? Yeah, everything worked out perfectly too, because I reached out to Broken Locker. I'm like, you guys mind playing 30 minutes instead of 45? They're like, oh, we were assuming 30 anyway. Like, oh, okay, cool, perfect. All right. That works for me. So, yeah, I gotta make a group chat later. I'm just trying to find out what the earliest anybody can go to load in is. And then I'm gonna start a group chat with everybody, and I'm gonna let Broken Locker and Rags to Stitches figure out which one of them's going first. Part of me wants to, and I know Mike's probably gonna tune in at some point for Broken Locker too. Part of me wants to have Broken Locker go first because this show should lead in for The Simpsons. That show's hot right now. Yeah. Yeah. Wait till you get past season 12. You'll see if you still think it's hot. Anyway, personally, I love season 17 in a non-90s sense of the word, except there is a 90s episode in season 17, so it works anyway. Which is part of why I love season 17. Everybody hates that episode but me. I'm like, this is like the best fucking episode because I lived through all this shit. And there's all these people, broke canon because Homer and Marge went to high school in the 90s. Like, so what? It's a fucking cartoon, bro. The Sadgasm episode, exactly. Yes, that is the episode. It is like, my ex-wife and I knew like every fucking word to that episode. Like, we would watch that episode and we would like quote along with it like we're singing our favorite songs. And just, it's such a good episode. You just have to put aside the fact that Homer and Marge aren't kids in the 70s in this episode. That they're kids and they're teenagers in the 90s going to, Marge goes off to college and then they, eventually have Bart. They don't have him right after college, like, or high school rather, or whatever. So best episode is that one with steamed hams. I'm not going to argue with you. I make steamed ham references all the time, but my favorite episode is Lisa the Vegetarian. Because you don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. And if you don't pull me back from the brink sometime soon, this might turn into just me quoting Simpsons for 2 hours. What, you don't win friends with salad? The amount of times you've heard Skinny say that. And that is why it's my favorite episode, is because that line is so quotable. Like, I went out to the Continental. I'm dating myself here. Oh, steamed ham. Okay, yeah, steamed ham shirt. I went out to the Continental, and I met up with this girl, right? This is obviously years ago. She made some kind of reference to that episode. So now every time that episode airs or anything like that, I am just immediately like, dude, I've been down that rabbit hole. You don't got to tell me. You don't got to tell me. I have been down that steamed hams rabbit hole. This one's steamed hams, except it's Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. Or whatever fucking Green Day song it was. I don't remember. But yeah, we had, she made reference to that episode, and now every time I think of that episode, I'm like, or I see a reference to it, I have to tag her, and I have to tag my best friend Sean, because he was always referencing that episode, and it's just, that is my all-time favorite is Lisa the Vegetarian. I even have a tie, and I wore it to my cousin's first wedding at her request. And it says, the boys' room is not a water park, which is the chalkboard gag from that episode. It's Bart writing on the chalkboard on the tie, and it says the boys' room is not a water park, and that was the episode that was from. There was another tie when I bought that one that was, it was from another episode. It was a different chalkboard gag, and I didn't buy it. I kind of wish I did. But yeah, I grabbed it I saw it at Savers. I'm like, yo, this is coming home with me. I got nowhere to wear ties, but shit, Simpsons tie. And also, I didn't realize that was the episode that it was from until like a while later. I was watching The Simpsons, and that episode came on, and I saw the chalkboard gag. The boys' room is not a water park. Like, oh shit, that's where my tie. That's the quote on my tie. Like, shit, okay. But yeah, I was digging out all my ties, getting ready for my cousin's wedding, and she's like, I'm like, oh Sam, how'd you feel about if I wore this to your wedding? And she goes, I'd be disappointed if you didn't. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'm wearing this to your wedding. Tried watching the later seasons of The Simpsons, didn't stay on that long. I'm 2 or 3 seasons behind right now, honestly. And that's not to say anything about the quality of the episodes. It is just like Julie Kavner's getting old, and you can hear it. Like, she does, the Marge voice is too deep. I think once they started changing like all the voices for, Dr. Hibbert and Carl and all that, like, I get why they did it, and it's for a good reason, I understand, but like, it just doesn't, like, they should have been, those characters should have been grandfathered in because they've been played by these actors for 30 years by that point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's some good later episodes, but like not anything as memorable as early seasons. But I will eventually catch up to where I'm at, and I just heard Disney Plus is gonna have exclusive like actual episodes of The Simpsons now, as opposed to just Disney tie-in shorts. They're gonna have like actual episodes that aren't gonna air on Fox. They're gonna air exclusively on Disney Plus. So it's like, all right, I guess I'm, at some point I should catch up. But yeah, I don't know. Good, I was one of the people who was like, I didn't give up on it. They're already on there. I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so far behind right now. I'm just waiting for them to do another movie and then finally say, okay, that's enough. We're done. We're done milking this franchise for all it's worth. It's. I was one of the last ones like you guys are nuts. These new episodes are pretty good, and then like, yeah. Well, it's not the seasons. There's going to be exclusive episodes that are that didn't air on Fox that are going to be for an upcoming season. Early season writers were the smartest people in television. The amount of master's degrees was incredible. They had so many people with their fingers on the pulse of society. All these predictions weren't on purpose. Yeah, exactly. No, they had absolute brilliant writers. There's an episode where Homer solves a very complex math problem that was previously thought to be unsolvable, and like after Homer solved this math problem, I put the air quotes on the wrong thing. Actual like mathematicians and scientists were like, holy shit, that's actually right. And that's because the Simpsons writers knew what the fuck they were doing. They weren't dumb by any stretch of the imagination. They absolutely were the smartest people in Hollywood. And it's hard, you can't capture that magic again when you're just trying to The Simpsons have been making fun of how long The Simpsons has been on the air since like season 3. So, they were already like, what do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? And they unfortunately couldn't get that South Park type deal where they're just like, oh yeah, you could do like a 5-episode season. So, what do you do in that situation where you have to keep coming up with 24 new stories every fucking year that you haven't done already in the last 34 years? It's hard. There was a whole like parody song at the end of a season where they're like, trying to come up with ideas for episodes like maybe Mo gets a cell phone, and it just kudos to them for still coming up with new episodes, but I mean, some of the shit they put out there is just dumb as fuck. Worst episode is the one, I don't remember what season it is, but it's called Mo Goes From Rags to Riches, and it is literally told from the perspective of Mo's bar rag. So dumb. Just, it is like the worst episode. Once they started doing the pandering to each city episode, that's when the Buffalo episode hurts my heart. Yeah. Once The Simpsons gets boring, it'll be canceled. I wonder what Fox will replace it. Yeah. Yeah, good outlook from the 90s there. Unfortunately, in 2024, the reality is that the show is still on the fucking air. Just let it die. I liked the Buffalo one. I'm not gonna. I liked it until it became an episode about Canada. Like, I liked the Buffalo part of it. And again, that's not the only reference they've ever made to Buffalo or Western New York. There was a string of episodes where they just kept referencing Western New York, and I think part of that is like one of the writers was from here or something along those lines. There's an episode, one of my favorite episodes. It's a later season episode, and it's called "Catch 'Em If You Can." Where there's a whole like "Catch Me If You Can" parody in the middle of the episode. But the episode starts. They go to Lackluster Video, which is what I used to call Blockbuster when I worked there. Lackluster Video, and then the plot basically revolves around Homer and Marge are trying to get away from Bart and Lisa, and just have a vacation to themselves. But Bart and Lisa, with Grandpa, steal Ned Flanders' credit card and go try to follow them around the country. They end up in Niagara Falls, and they end up at a hotel in Niagara Falls. And when this episode first aired, I was working at a hotel in Niagara Falls. Not the one depicted in the episode, because that looked more like the Days Inn downtown. But it was, like, oh shit, they're in Niagara Falls. I was living in Niagara Falls at the time. And then they end up going to an amusement park right along the river, which, realistically, given how close it was to Niagara Falls, had to be Martin's Fantasy Island, where that was my first job I ever had. So there's a lot of, like, me in this episode, where I'm just like, oh man, like, this really speaks to me. I really like this episode. And it's because it's a hometown episode, I guess, right? Like, it's all about, they end up in Niagara Falls, and they go to the amusement park, and they go over the falls, and all that shit. Like, it's home. Feels good. Laura wants to know everybody's ASL. You guys know what that even means? To our our friends who did not grow up in the 90s, do you know what that means? ASL? I know what it means. But of course, I'm a 90s kid, as they say. And I keep reliving the 90s, man. I keep going to see all these bands I saw. I just saw Save Ferris this past weekend. It was amazing. They're still unbelievable. Fox is doing the same thing to The Simpsons that Nickelodeon did to SpongeBob. Once you get something that makes money, it loses its luster and goes to shit. Yeah. I can't tell you the last time I watched SpongeBob, and I like SpongeBob. I can tell you the first time I watched SpongeBob. It was after my kid was born, and I was like, oh, cartoons are on. I'm just gonna put on SpongeBob, and the first thing I saw was it was an episode where SpongeBob's trying to give Gary a bath, and he puts him in the tub, and he's treating it like a pirate, right? Like a pirate ship, and he's like, oh, look, doubloons, and he hands him some soap, and he goes, don't drop those, and he winks at the camera. I have to describe. I know I winked at the camera, but I'm describing for the people listening on all WNY, or on the podcast later, and I was like, holy shit, he just told that snail not to drop the soap, and that was when I was like, this show is not actually that bad. I'm gonna fucking watch this now. Yeah, absolutely. Lots of adult jokes filtered in. That's what hooked me. I was like, I know what that means. This kid is not gonna know what that means until she's older. So yeah, I get it. So, Laura, you've been stalking me for more than 10 years. I don't believe you. He'll be here. He told me he was probably gonna be half an hour late. John's on babysitting duty, as usual. So he'll be here shortly. Anytime now. He almost had to take the week off, but then shit fell through, and he's like, oh, okay, I'm still coming next week. Like, all right, cool. Good, because I haven't called anybody to replace you yet. So, yeah, he's on his way, as far as I know. I don't know, I haven't even looked at my phone. Let's see, somebody tried. I got a group. What the fuck even is this? Hello, can you work as Pinnacle Shopper at your nearest? I got spam texts. I got an email from Disney Plus about what to watch this week. And Bitcoin is back down below $59,000. Anyway, it's still more than I paid for it, so I'm happy. But for a while there, it got way below what I paid. So I jumped on that train way too late. All right, we're going to play some music, and hopefully John will be here by the time we get back. Coming up this Saturday night at Mohawk Place, and a bunch of these shows are going to be at Mohawk Place we talk about tonight, because that's how I found shows. I just went on Mohawk Place's Facebook page and looked up their events. So coming up Saturday night at Mohawk Place, Riot Squad Media presents Subhumans with On the Cinder and Kill Uncle. Doors at 7 p.m. The show is at 8 p.m. It is all ages, and re-entry is permitted. It doesn't say how much tickets are, but there is a ticket link. By the way, this show is almost sold out. So if you are hoping to go see Subhumans this week, buy your tickets right now from Riot Squad Media and go enjoy that show. I have not decided to go yet, and I really should, because I love this next band we're going to play right now. They are dear friends of mine, and I love any chance I get to see them. This is On the Cinder, and this song is called Pure Mess on All WNY, the Think So Joe Show. Look who showed up to work. I was on the Cinder, the song called Pure Mess on all WNY Think So Joe show. If you want to see them on Saturday, buy your tickets right now for the Subhuman show because it is this close to selling out.
Yeet. Okay.
All right, he got it out of his system.
No, he didn't.
Okay, well, he got it out of his system for now, and then you'll have to come deal with it on Friday night.
Wait till I have a mic.
Yeah, we're giving you a mic for whatever reason. I could just tell the sound guy to cut your mic off if you get annoying, so, you know.
Yeet! I don't need
Poison,
a microphone. Yeah, poison.
Poison, okay.
Love poison.
Okay. Well, you're in luck because we've got Laura 90s more in the chat right now.
Hi, Laura. Laura 90s more.
Laura 90s more. She's stuck in the 90s just like me.
So,
Which I mean Poison kind of died off in like the early 90s.
Yeah.
So. Loved you dancing to what's her name.
Yes. It's Britney, bitch.
Yeah.
Just wait till next week. Christina Aguilera.
Oh boy.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
So today I was trying to come up with a thumbnail for today, and it's the anniversary of the release of How Stella Got Her Groove Back.
Yeah.
And I was watching that video of you dancing. I was trying to see if I could catch you in the same pose as the actress in the movie on the movie poster, and I was gonna make that the thumbnail today, but you did not strike that same pose.
What was the pose?
It's something like this. I don't know.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right.
I had to do something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
She was having a day, so I just like whatever.
That's family, man. That's what our family does, man. We're here for each other.
I'm here to make people smile.
Yes. Smile like this.
Don't fucking. I will quit everything. I will burn it down.
Jill's in the chat now.
Hi, Jill.
This chat room is better than the cooking chat room on AOL, she says. And then Laura Moore says. Laura 90s more.
I actually got a lot of hits on TikTok.
Yeah, I heard.
Answer.
I heard.
I'm popular.
Yeah. Yeah. But.
Even though now Elmo's your lawyer.
Elmo's my lawyer. Yeah, Elmo's on my side now. It's because you beat him up all the time.
He beats me up.
You beat him up.
No, he beats me up.
I got video proof you beat him up.
No, he threw a punch at me. He started it. Don't worry, I got Cookie Monster coming. Got a new puppet.
Oh boy.
He's my lawyer.
Laura 90s more has never heard of TikTok. It didn't exist in the 90s.
I used to when it was popular. I used to do Vine.
That didn't exist in the 90s either.
No. that was like after high school.
The show is fun, but needs more monkey and more cowbell.
I have a cowbell on my drum set.
He does have a cow. Yeah, he doesn't have it with him.
No, I don't have it with me. Fortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, fortunately, because you would pop those microphones so quick. There would be no fucking audio. It'd just be video of you just going.
And then Joe was send me across the room.
Like, damn it, give me that. People are trying to... what did Jill miss? Jill missed us talking about The Simpsons.
I just got here. So
John just got here.
You didn't miss a thing.
During the song break. Yeah,
you didn't miss a thing.
We had a whole conversation about The Simpsons. That's what you guys missed.
You got that picture of the clowns I sent you.
Picture of the clowns?
David Buster's.
Oh, those clowns. Yeah, okay. Not these clowns?
No, not those clowns.
The ones you were afraid of the other day?
Yes, I'm still...
Last week when we weren't here?
I'm just afraid of him. The one in the middle.
Yeah, John and I weren't here last week. We went and saw In This Moment, Avatar, and Ice 9 Kills, and TX2. We didn't see much of TX2. You didn't, because we went...
We listened to some of it. It was pretty good.
Well, we went over to the stage.
They dress like clowns, too.
Yeah, right. We went over to the stage. I was like, oh, yeah, it's the opening band. And then I said, let's go get merch before, like, In This Moment comes on. So we...
Turn my phone down. Sorry.
Yeah. So we got so we were in the merch line for most of what was left of TX2 and the beginning of Avatar.
Yeah, that line was huge.
So you didn't see that cool fucking intro they do for the Avatar sets.
I'm fine with that.
Does Living Braindead have any shows in October booked? That's up to this guy.
I don't know. I'm pretty busy. I got my thing. Got my stuff.
Anyway.
Got my thing going on.
I got a 5 next to my name now because I'm an OG think so, bro.
I really wish I had a water right now.
Water?
Not a Pepsi. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's right. We don't drink Pepsi on this show.
Wait a minute. How did this get in here? Oh shit.
He's got a random can of Pepsi in his pants.
I wish I had Pepsi.
In your pants?
Anywhere. Trunk, pants, my hat, my shirt.
This show needs a GeoCities site. Yeah, we do.
I have OnlyFans.
You have an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me, honestly. I own onlybands.net.
No.
I just the renewal's coming up for it. Actually,
you're a half owner of Coca-Cola.
I'm not a half owner. I own 1 share of Coca-Cola.
Yeah, 1 share.
It's just him dancing. Yeah. John was busting out those Britney moves. John, do you want to skip the show next week and go see 2 members of NSYNC in Syracuse?
You just sign me up.
I'm trying to go see TLC next Friday, but it's in Syracuse, so I got to find somebody that wants to drive the fuck to Syracuse, or take a bus with me to Syracuse.
I would go, but I don't need you to hear you sing "Don't Chase Waterfalls."
No, you've already heard that.
Yeah, I know, but live when you're singing.
I don't know how they do Left Eye's parts. I'm actually kind of interested in that. So.
I didn't know they were still together.
Do I mean you and Max? No, I don't mean you and Max. I mean Joey Fatone and JC are playing at Syracuse next week at the state fair. I
thought they were gonna have like a reunion.
I thought they were too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we think Max's fat ass can dance? I don't know, man. My fat ass can't dance, but that doesn't stop me from doing it anyway.
My no ass can dance.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you don't got any weight. You don't got any weight to move around. I'm still on the hunt for an adult male that is skinnier than John. That's not a little person.
It's impossible. I'm the only one out in this world.
Jill and Max are going to collab at an upcoming show. What show? Who's playing?
How sexual is
Max is going to show everyone how sexual he is. Yeah.
Our drummer what?
He's skinny. I don't know, man. John's skinnier.
I mean, they gotta weigh 120 pounds.
John is 120 pounds, bro.
Well, last night I was like 121, but
121.
Yeah, we'll just stop at that.
We're in the car, and I'm on Facebook, and I read one of my friends she had to increase her iron intake because she wanted to donate plasma or whatever, and she said, but I got weighed for the first time in a long time, 121 pounds. I said, John, I found somebody who weighs the same as you. He says, is it a girl? I'm like, yep.
Well, this is kind of like, I don't have a choice. It's just kind of like I'm stuck like this for the rest of my life.
Right.
Because of the surgery. So I'm never going to gain weight.
So
I just have to live with it.
So Skinny says, I weighed 120 when I was 17 and 6'2". Leland says we should pit our drummers against each other in a fight. Brandon is now 204. You're still less than me, bro. Maximo went to the doctor today. He lost 13 pounds in a month. Congratulations.
But
Mark likes a belly on his bear.
But if you put me on junk food, like one week I ate nothing but subs from Jim's Steakout.
Yeah.
It was like when I was like 24.
Yeah.
After a week, I was like 126.
Ooh, you gained a whole 5 pounds.
Yeah, then I lost it the next day.
Probably from panicking about having to rock your body on stage.
Yes.
That's Jill talking to Maximo.
Oh.
The half is important. Brandon's now 6'2.5".
I'm 5'7".
I'm 5'8", and I am 230 something pounds.
But my license says I'm 5'10".
What? You're what?
I don't know why. It's a glitch.
I
go with
guess. Buy our merch.
it. Yeah, buy our fucking merch. Come to the fucking show.
Yes, come to the show and buy merch.
Buy our merch there.
Well, that's Living Braindead merch. I meant ThinkSoJoE merch.
But yeah, buy the fucking merch. Buy
all the merch.
Buy ThinkSoJoE shirts. Buy Ask John. Whatever. I haven't done that shirt in a while. Ask John questions.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a minute.
Tip us.
Definitely tip us.
Oh.
Well. Yeah.
My tips go to him because I owe him money.
Right. So yeah. Yeah. Or just give us stars on Facebook because that's not dumb. It's the way to make money on Facebook, and I'm sitting here telling you don't give me fucking stars because it's the dumbest fucking thing I can think of.
I'm gonna be
y'all have better things to do with your money than give it to me.
I'm gonna be like Chris Rock in The Longest Yard. I'm gonna get half a star.
We're gonna kick him out if he isn't the hottest frontman in Buffalo by the end of the summer.
Or you guys got some outside shows going. Bastard does.
Outside is in out of town or outside is in outdoors?
Outdoor shows.
Outdoors, okay.
Yeah, I saw photos of...
from the fucking woodshed that I think we got invited to that, but we couldn't do it or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
that looked cool.
Yeah,
that was a good shot of them.
We could do that. Like, we know the people whose house that is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we could definitely do that. The fucking woodshed next year, Folk and Punk Fest. I think the problem with, like, festivals for us is, like, we can't commit to, like, we have to know what day we're playing. We can't commit to, like, we gotta be there all 3 days, or whatever, so. There's gonna be 8 musicians on stage humping random objects to Backstreet. Yeah, probably. Play the Woodshed Friday, Genesee Park Saturday. I got to say fuck in front of a bunch of kids.
Sounds like a Blink-182
Woodshed Saturday and Genesee Park Sunday, Leland corrects. Anyway.
Sounds like a Blink-182 show.
Yeah, pretty much. In front of kids, yeah. 10/12 is the 10-year anniversary for Bastard. A certain Braindead band would be great for that. We just gotta get confirmation that we're available.
I am a superstar. Okay? I am very busy. People need me.
I have people in my DMs asking me if their DMs are gonna be read. Oh, at the show, Jill's gonna read DMs from dudes at the show. It's gonna be great. I've seen some of them.
I didn't see any. She don't show me anything.
They're in the Discord, bro.
I'm never in the Discord.
Well, that's your problem.
I know.
Posted like 3 screenshots on the Discord of the shit she's gonna be reading on stage.
I already know the one dude. I used to work with one of the dudes.
I don't know. I don't know if I saw any pictures of any of the like. I just saw like the comments. I'm like, oh, those are great.
Needs you too, John.
Yeah, you gotta do some drums for a POTUS song, dude.
I know.
And I gotta do some vocals for one.
I know I do. I haven't. I need to hear the song first. So I get good ideas.
Yeah, I gotta do some vocals on one, and Lidl's has to do some vocals on a ThinkSoJoE song. So, August 26th, Umbrella's dropping, complete with music video.
I'm gonna have a lot of free time.
I'll show you the music video after the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of free time now. I just told you what.
Oh yeah. Jokels. He's gotta do Jokels. Vocals for Joe.
You gotta do Jokels?
No, Leland does.
Leland does.
Well, you do too. I just gotta finish writing the damn song for you. I'm just caught up in everything else I'm fucking doing right now.
I forgot about that actually. Nick's studio, so
You can finish the POTUS song at Nick's studio. There you go.
Okay.
And you can do it here. I can set up my drums for you, but there's no fucking room in here.
Yeah.
I had a table in here earlier. I was doing guitar maintenance shit, and I'm just like,
Sean's joining the Discord. I will.
She'll teach you French.
I didn't take that class, so that would be a challenge.
You know what I meant to do on this show, and I'm not gonna do it now because it's late. It's like later now. I meant to like start the show by like texting the person that I was trying to get vocal lessons from.
Yeah.
About getting vocal lessons. Because there's a sign outside a coffee shop on Elmwood that says text this number for piano or voice lessons from a Juilliard trained, instructor. Like, all right, that'd be cool. And I haven't done it. So Should do a POTUS song that has 3-part harmonies by Jill, John, and Joe. Nobody wants to hear me sing, dude.
Nobody wants to hear me sing either.
I got this umbrella cover. Jill has been like asking me to put shit that I'm recording in the Discord, and I'm just like, why? Why do you want to hear this? Like, it's terrible. It's just as bad as the other songs I've put out.
I will also teach you to sing, John.
Yes. He wants to hear me do Screamo. John's heard me scream.
Yeah, you did a good. You got on video. You did cat girls.
When we
Music is art.
When we used to do cat girls, I used to do the meows after Katie left. Cause you did them for a while, and then you stopped. So I was like, "Fuck it, I guess I'm doing them."
Well, I didn't want to.
Nick put Jill's new project in the Discord, and it sounds amazing. I fucking love it.
It was really good.
Oh, dude, I love it. I got like sneaker pimp vibes from it. I'm like, yo, you guys, when you're ready to release this, let me know. I'll put it out on Braindead Cynic. I ain't taking a cut of it. You guys get 100%.
It's like
but
a totally different Jill vibe
yeah,
when she sings.
oh, as soon as they put it in the Discord, and I listened to it. I'm like, yo, when you guys are ready to actually release this, let me know, and I'll put it out under Braindead Cynic. You guys get 100% of everything. Just let me put it out, cause it's gonna cost me nothing to put it out.
Yeah.
So. Because I am in a better position now to put out music than I was a month ago when I was like, are we really paying $50 to fucking put out this song? You know?
His body, Jill said, and replies Jill and Brandon. And then Leland says XXXIMO is gonna rap.
Yes.
What's that mean?
That means Maximo's gonna rap.
Oh, Maximo's gonna rap.
Yeah. He's working on it.
He's working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that song that Nick and Jill did is just like it's only like a verse, but it's like, damn, this is really fucking good.
My old bass player was on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it, man. I immediately was like, yo, you guys want to put that out? Let me know. I'll distribute it for you. I think it's I like now that I have Braindead Cynic Records and I have a distribution system in place, I'm kind of like, maybe I should get more bands to actually put out music for instead of just Braindead in my solo shit. So Maximo's kind of working on a guitar for a song. Yeah. No one's allowed to rap but Jill.
I can't rap, so.
I can.
I know you can. You said I was a 90s song.
Yeah. It's because I'm stuck in the 90s, just like Laura 90s more there. She'll teach you to sing in French if you join the Discord out of character.
Me speaking French, that's just... Oui.
Jill did some pretty sick rap for POTUS that one time. Yeah, I gotta get in there and do some screaming for POTUS.
Did you do a cover song?
Did I do a cover song?
California or something?
California.
You did Tupac and...
Oh, with fucking XM. Yeah, that's actually in my memories today. Me and XM Priory doing California Love. I did the Dre verse and Nick did the Tupac verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a New Year's Eve show, but it pops up in my memories in August for whatever reason. I think I just shared it like, hey, remember when I did this with XM Priory? I got the ThinkSoJoE song that hasn't been released. I think that's the one they're waiting on vocals for me for.
Hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph. I'm pretty sure that's the one they're waiting for me to do vocals on. So I'm going to have to get around to doing that. Tupac is my favorite artist. He'll be big in the 2000s. Yeah, okay. I think we're just starting to see where in the 90s Laura's stuck.
He's still alive.
I mean, he is. This is true.
I know he's still alive.
This is true, but he died in 1995, so...
It was a different body.
Does anybody actually believe Tupac's dead? Anybody in the chat, do you guys actually believe Tupac is dead?
They never got the people that did it.
Because they never got the people that got Biggie either, and Biggie is dead. But, like...
Biggie is dead, yeah.
But, like, Does anybody in the comments actually believe Tupac is dead? Because, like, I can prove Tupac is not dead. Or at least wasn't dead when they said he was dead.
I don't think Michael Jackson's dead either.
I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson's dead. Nah, I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson's actually dead.
Tupac, another thing.
Yeah, Steph says he's not dead. Leland says Diddy had Pac killed. Prove it, Joe. All right. So, let's talk about Pac is chilling with Michael Jackson on some private island somewhere. Let's talk about this, right? So Tupac gets shot, ends up in the hospital, still alive for a few days,
Yeah.
dies. What happens the very next day?
Nothing.
No, what happened in the world of hip hop? What happens the next day after Tupac dies? Tupac releases a new single and a brand new music video. Now, what happens in this music video that comes out the day after Tupac dies?
The shooting?
Tupac dies and goes to heaven. That is the premise of this music video that comes out literally the day after Tupac died. Right? So there's one.
Where's his grave?
2 is later on they release a song from like a posthumous album, and I swear to God he's walking down the street, he's actually singing this song. Could be archival footage. Could be. Nah, this dude's still fucking alive somewhere. But literally the day after he dies, he puts out a music video, he dies and goes to heaven.
He still puts out a music video.
He's still putting out music videos, he's still putting out music. Like, yeah, I know, like, he was probably a very prolific artist. He probably had a lot of shit that was unreleased, but, like, damn, dude. Biggie had, like, 2 songs that came out after he died. Pac's still releasing albums.
There's a different look. Maybe he has... Because they thought that one guy with dreads looked like Pac.
Yeah.
And he's a rapper. But he goes to know from a...
They knew he had a great PR stunt. They knew they were coming for him.
Yeah.
Diddy and him had beef. Yeah, fuck P. Diddy. Anyway, I feel like now, like, because Diddy is on so many Biggie songs, and Diddy is just a real piece of shit, and I'm of this mindset of I don't want to give money to pieces of shit, so that means I can't stream their music, even if it is, like, you know, pennies on the fucking stream, fractions of pennies on the stream. I don't want to give him money. So Diddy's a piece of shit, which means now I can't listen to fucking Biggie. Unless I listen to, like, Biggie songs I already own, which I have his greatest hits album, so we're good.
They even have Snoop Dogg. He thinks he's alive, too.
Snoop thinks Tupac's alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks he's on an island.
Did Diddy ever come back from being on the run? I have no idea, honestly. I ended up seeing the video of him, like, smacking that girl down, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like... I can't listen to this dude, but he's on every fucking Biggie song, and I don't want to never listen to Biggie again because of fucking Diddy. Like, is Snoop really alive though? Snoop's our national mascot. We sent him to the Olympics, and he was charming. Snoop Dogg's very charming. He's our mascot now.
He's a godfather of WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's over at the fucking. He's over lighting the fucking Olympic torch and shit.
He's got his own cooking show with
Martha Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah. Then he's got his little show that he does geographic animals. Like he'll talk like the animal. Like you know, like funny stuff.
Laura 90s More says Elvis is still alive. He's in Home Alone. Did you know that? Elvis?
Oh really?
He's
I think he's still alive too.
He's in line at the airport when Kate meets the Polka King. Elvis is in line.
Ice Cube is the best rapper. I agree.
Snoop is just full of weed and it's full of weed smoke.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart is Snoop's personal cock ring. Joe, it was great seeing you in Madison. Yeah, we showed up very briefly at the family reunion.
You told me about that.
Yeah, I didn't tell. I mentioned it briefly. Yeah, my kid and I pull up to the family reunion. And people are like, "Who's that?" We're like, "Yeah, we don't know who any of these people are either, except for my uncles and my aunts." And my cousin showed up, and it's like, okay, well, I know who they are, but like, I don't know anybody else here. So we're just like, okay, we've been here for 20 minutes, let's go. And then we went and visited my mom for a little bit. So, yeah. No, it was great seeing you too, Uncle Joe. It was, we don't see you enough. We're all, we're kind of isolated out here in Buffalo, I think, from everybody else. So, plus me not driving, I can't go on my own to be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go visit my uncle now. So, all right, 7 o'clock, music time. This show is happening at the Montage Music Hall in Rochester on Sunday. This is it's at 5:30. The headlining band is A Skylit Drive.
Ooh.
They are playing with Varsity, Outlier, Cult Fiction, Catspo, and Alertist. And this is... What fucking band am I playing right now? This is Cult Fiction. I got the wrong song pulled up, that's why. This is Cult Fiction, and this song is called Level the Playing Field. And there's no information about... The show starts at 5:30, the doors. And then it doesn't say anything about the ages or times or anything. So, yeah. Anyway. But this is Cult Fiction. The song is called Level the Playing Field on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show.
Good enough.
Yeah. There we are. Okay. I hit wrong buttons. I knocked the fan over. Yeah. Anyway.
This mic's a lot better.
There's a whole conversation going on in the chat right now about wrapping about people rapping for other people, and yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway. But yeah, that was Cult Fiction. They're playing with A Skylit Drive on Sunday at Montage Music Hall in Rochester.
Sunday.
At 5:30, there's 6 bands on this bill.
Damn. It's gonna be a long night.
That's gonna be a long night. I'm assuming, because it's Montage, I'm assuming
He's
18 plus, under 18 with a parent. That's my assumption.
Okay.
But it is not in this event page. And you would think for a big band like A Skylit Drive, somebody would be like right on that to make accurate fucking event pages, right? But
Yeah.
you know, not saying there's anything inaccurate about this, just not all the information is there. So that's, you know, that is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing we talked about earlier, was why I couldn't find any fucking music events going on this weekend. It's because the way Facebook makes the event pages now, it buries the category thing, so you have to go into a menu to find it. So nobody's putting their fucking shit as music and audio. So when you go search for music and audio events, nothing's coming up. Except for the people who already knew that they had to set it to music and audio. So I finally did that for our page. So if you go search music and audio for this weekend in Buffalo, you'll find us. So, you know, come out Friday to Mohawk Place. It's the only good show going on in town. Dewey, if you're in the chat, don't say anything.
Just come out.
Yes, come see us.
Come hang out. Come hang with us.
Come see us. You know what? I'll even put this out there. I'll put this out there.
I'm not doing it.
No. Nothing with you.
Okay.
I'll put this out there. You come to our show. Stay for our entire show. You leave when we're done at 11 o'clock. You can make it to the Green Jello show before they even go on. I bet. I would put money on that.
Okay, I thought. Come out to our show and John will do something silly.
Actual garden hose, though, like kinky gardening shit. I don't know what's going on.
What the fuck is going on?
Anyway, yeah, I am willing to bet that if you show up to our show on Friday night, stay for the whole thing, drive over to where Green Jello is playing, you could catch their entire set. You'll miss Well Worn Boot.
Well Worn Boot. That's
sad, but they're local. You'll see them again. Even if you miss Green Jello, they're pretty much local. You'll see them again. We just played with them, what, 3 months ago? 4 months ago?
In March, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So it was, you know.
Yeah, it was in March.
They're here all the time. You'll see them. We're here all the time. You'll see us, but it's our anniversary show, so come make us feel special.
5 years.
5 fucking years.
Me and Joe have been doing this for 5 fucking years.
Yep.
Oh, October, that would have been 5 years, though.
Well, yeah, October for you, but as far as like the first Living Braindead show, it was August 3rd, 2019. And
the only OG here.
The only original member still in the band is me.
I'm kind of original now. Come on.
Brandon remembers his 5 years like it was 5 years ago. Anyway. Because his 5 years was 5 years ago. Anyway.
I got some OG in me with this band.
Yeah, you're the closest thing to an original member besides me, so
yeah.
You know. Everybody else has joined in the last like 3 years, so
yeah.
You realize this is gonna be the 3rd straight year we've played Music is Art with a different lineup?
Yeah, but it was actually like 3 years ago was Shane's first.
Yeah.
And it was our first time playing Music is Art. It'll be 3 years from
That's
now.
my point. 3 years ago it was me and you and Shane and Katie.
Yeah.
And Jill was in the crowd watching us.
Yeah.
And then last year was me and you and Shane and Jill. And this year it's the 4 of us plus Nick. So I had a band in the 2010s called Living. Yes, this is true. but we never played a show. So I am technically not lying when I say the first show was August 3rd, 2019.
No. But somebody then told me the other band on the bill for this show Friday
I didn't know.
is a clown.
I told you as soon as I realized. I didn't know.
I will forgive you.
As soon as I realized, I'm like, John, I gotta tell you something. You're like, what? I'm like, band we just booked has a clown in it. Sorry.
My other friends will be calling, where's John? He locked himself in the trailer.
He's hiding in that, which again, I still say would be impressive since the trailer locks from the outside.
I will manage to lock it from the inside. Don't test me.
So what Laura's referring to is I did have
You did. You told me.
in the
story.
well, I told you I didn't,
You didn't
tell them.
Tell them.
You are along this. We are not the only people in this conversation.
I know.
I mean, I feel like we're not in the conversation in the chat, but
We're not in a conversation in the chat. I don't know.
Anyway. But Laura makes a point. I did have a band in the early 2000s, 2010s actually, 2011 to be specific, that I was trying to start called The Living Braindead. And I told you this story the other day. I told my buddy Dennis this story last Tuesday when I saw the same bands we saw on Wednesday. And I said, he asked me, like, where'd you come up with that name? I said, well, my old band was ThinkSoBrain. And everybody was calling me ThinkSoJoE, so I was going to start a band. I was going to call it ThinkSoJoE and The Living Braindead. And that didn't make it past one practice. So, it's, it didn't last, but I had the URL, I had the Facebook page. It was actually Laura who reminded me that I had a band called The Living Braindead, and I was like, oh shit, hey, that domain name's available again. And I bought it, and then I started a band, and I'm like, hey, by the way, guys, I have this domain name. You guys want to use The Living Braindead as the name? And so, yes, I've had the name The Living Braindead since 2011.
Mm-hmm.
But we never had a show in any incarnation of a band called The Living Braindead until 2019. So I am not lying when I say we started August 3rd, 2019. Just there was a previous incarnation of the band that does not count. Because they never played a show. Songs that were played during that one band practice include Breaking the Law by Judas Priest and Territorial Pissings by Nirvana. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
I'll never guess where the bastard name came from. I assume it had to do with Beetlejuice, since it's repeated 3 times.
you said it once. Don't
I
say it again.
said it.
You said it once.
Oh, the Simpsons episode where Homer has a half brother. That's where the bastard name. All right. Oh, bastard. I got it. Okay, I know exactly now. Yeah. Then bastard predicted the pandemic. Did you see the Geico commercial for the new Michael Keaton movie?
No.
I won't say it a second time. So it's the Geico. No, it's a progressive commercial. It's the progressive people, and like all the characters from their commercials, and they're in a house, and Jamie says the name, and Flo goes, "Don't say it. You can't. No, you don't say it." He said, "I only said it once. Relax." Well, the title of the movie says it twice, and so the voiceover guy says, "Go see Beetlejuice in theaters." Shit. There was a space in between. I said other words. Should be fine. And then so he shows up. And he's like, "Hey, 2/3 of that was the voiceover guy."
I gotta check that out. Probably can find
The
it
song
on YouTube.
"Disease" talks about a global epidemic. It was written in 2019. There you go.
All right.
But okay, I get exactly where that bastard comes from now.
Yeah.
As soon as you said the episode, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Bart starts singing bastard. But yeah, buy our merch. or tip us, or whatever the fuck that one just said. Probably merch. It was like 10 minutes after the song break, so probably merch. Merch.thinksojoe.com. Go buy our merch. Don't do anything stupid like give us your money or give us stars. Like, actually get something tangible for your shit.
Yes.
Like, buy some merch.
And kids, stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Right. I am a high school graduate.
Me too. Believe it or not. I got my very good diploma.
I am a college dropout.
Me too. Twice.
Twice. Nice.
Yeah, I got a record.
Bring some shit. So we don't have ThinkSoJoE merch on hand. You have to actually buy it from the website. It's all print on demand shit. How much is a Living Braindead shirt? Don't have one and want one. We've got ones that are 10. We've got ones that are 15. Jill's a college graduate. Look at her bragging in the chat. I'm a college graduate. You two dropouts, losers on the TV there.
We are losers and nerds. We love wrestling.
Oh, somebody called me a fucking loser earlier on fucking Twitter.
For what?
So I jump on Twitter and there's a reply to a post I made 2 years ago when we were at SummerSlam that was meant as a complete fucking joke, right? Yeah. You remember they had the fucking other side of the stadium tarped off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I posted a picture and I'm like, oh, they say AEW can't draw people. Like, it was very obviously tongue-in-cheek because it was like obviously before like people filled in the seats.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, I was there. The whole stadium was full, you loser. And I'm like, dude. So I posted another picture. I'm like, yeah, the floor had people on it. The seats were still empty. This post was a joke. It's from 2 fucking years ago. Go touch grass. And then I blocked the dude. Like.
Yeah, it was when Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Jill found really old pics of me again, apparently.
I want to see him.
Oh, boy.
I got to see Joey.
John Johnson's coming to us live from a hockey game he's scorekeeping, a.k.a. his job.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
He's watching us. If you're watching us, who's watching the game to stop the clock? It's probably run time, right? So probably the clock doesn't stop, but yeah. Jill's gonna post them later. Okay. I should send Joe old pics of me and get those reactions. I'm interested to see these old pics of me.
I've seen some old pictures of me I haven't seen in a long time.
Jill used to be our photographer. Jill took pictures of me. Jill's taking pictures of you.
Yeah.
And
back in 2010.
Yeah, that's about when she took pictures of me. 2010. There's one on my fridge.
We had more hair back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really did. We had a full head of hair. I think. Did you?
Yes, I did.
2010.
You've seen the picture. You know what I had in it for hair back then. Yeah. Out of character, Laura knows what I had for hair back then. She's seen those pictures.
I looked like I was 12 back then.
Yeah. I looked like I was in a new metal band, even though I was trying to be thrash metal back then. Oh, we got a DM from Max. You just saw it come through. It didn't come through on my computer, but what the fuck? Let me hit refresh here and see if that helps. There it is. All right. Anytime now, these will load. There we go. Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
We're talking about us having hair.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
whoa.
And that's Max now. Anyway, Max now chugging a bottle of vodka and yelling because I said fuck on the air. Put it on the screen. All right. Joe and John have full heads of hair right now because it's the 90s still. Let's see. Can we do this? Can I? No, let me try it. Let's try it here. Will it work here? I actually have to download them to do it. Otherwise...
what a difference.
Let's see. Oh, we gotta do it this way. Here we go. Download. And not that one. Other way. Download.
That's nuts.
Don't give Max any promotion. I don't know. Jill wants to see him, so I guess we're gonna throw him up here.
Wow.
Downloads.
Love the shirt. Love the shirt.
Motionless in white shirt. That should be this one. There's Max with a motionless in white t-shirt. He's got the skinny jeans.
Got the Adidas.
He's got the wallet chain. He's got the backpack. He's getting ready for school.
God, I look like that. I look like that in high school too.
You look like that now.
I know. I'm straight up emo.
You still dress like that.
Yes. Well, look, I had the emo hair back then.
Yeah, okay. And then there's this other picture, which is this one. Oh, that's tiny. We're going to make that bigger. There we go. Look at that. Look, the white suit. The white suit. That's what I thought of doing for prom, was exactly that outfit, too. Maximo will forever be a part of my computer until I clear out my downloads in a month or two again. Yeah, I have to clear out my downloads from time to time, or else we have problems. I don't know. We do have audio going on all WNY. I just wanted to make sure.
Hey, we're on the radio.
We're on the radio every week now because it's all automated. It starts as soon as the static kicks in to start the show. That's when we automatically go on all WNY now.
Makes our boss very happy.
Yes, it does. We weren't on one week, and he was like, "Are you guys not on all WNY?" Like, nope, forgot to click the button. He says, "Oh, okay." And so then, like, that week, I learned how to program all my shit with MIDI. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, now that I know how to do this, I can use my foot switch to mute channels on my mixing board and shit. So, like, it's all fucking automated now. Jill's got to bop out of the chat to send Joe pics now. Okay. We'll see you in a few minutes after I get these pictures, I'm sure. Anyway. Yeah. So, download. That'll take a week, says Laura 90s more.
Sounds like a CD coming out. More 90s more coming out.
A CD?
A CD.
Actually, I just got... somebody just gave me a CD. I don't know where I put it. It's around here somewhere.
I gotta get Now 36. Remember those albums? CDs?
Do I remember them? I have some of them on vinyl.
Now 5. I have 9. I have Now 3.
I have, now that's what I call 90s rock, actually. Yeah. Which is actually a really good compilation. And the reason I never ended up buying the fucking Spin Doctors record. Because I wanted to get the Spin Doctors record, but Brian saw it first. And I was like, yeah, dude, go ahead, take it. And then by the time I started seeing it again, I'm like, I don't want to spend this much money on it. And then I realized that I have two Princes on what do you call it? Fucking vinyl on the Now compilation. Maximo has a tattoo of a cassette tape. He very much enjoys asking people my age, what is this?
Hi, Joe.
Yeah, they're loading right now. They're taking their sweet ass time here. I can see that there's pictures.
Oh boy.
Oh, there they are. Oh
boy.
These weren't even Jill pictures. These were Christine Wallace pictures.
Oh boy. Oh my god. What am I looking at right now?
There it is.
Holy jeebies.
These were Christine Wallace pictures. That's the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
Holy jeebies.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, we'll download these. We'll put them up. They're just taking their sweet ass time getting loaded here.
Look at that hair.
Yeah, that's the hair Laura's always talking about.
You got the parachute pants.
They're not parachute pants. Those are trip pants from the 2000s.
I know. I used to wear them all the time.
All right. These are taking forever to fucking load into my browser, but we're gonna. There's the next one. All right. Here's. Oh, we gotta that's gonna be Maximo again if I do that. So let me download these and then we'll throw them in one by one here.
Wow, that's crazy.
No, that one came up right away. Jill didn't even take these pictures. That's the crazy thing. These are just like These were promo pictures of myself back then. Come on.
How long did it take you to braid your hair like that?
I don't remember. It was never me actually doing the braiding, so it was just me having to sit there and like, all right, here we go. We're gonna do these. There's one, and it comes up really tiny, but there's that's me.
Wow.
That is me. I missed that shirt. I still have that shirt, except the Let's Go Buffalo. That's all faded. That's all. You guys can't see my mouse cursor, but that's all faded there. That shirt. So I've been looking to find out who made that shirt, and nobody seems to have any idea. Yeah, let's remove that. Now we want to go. This is the next one, and again, really tiny, but that's me on. That thing was completely broken, and my photographer was like, "Oh, that'd be a good place to take a picture." And then there's me at a bridge, because if there's one thing that's not cliche, as according to us on this show, it's being on a bridge in a picture, right, John?
Right.
But yeah, that's holy shit. It's a member of Korn.
Oh my god. I got pictures for you.
Oh, John's got pictures apparently. All right, remove.
I got two, but you have to. Let's see.
Yeah, Laura's seen those photos. Laura knows about those photos. Those were taken by Christine Wallace at Lifetime Memories Photography, way back in the day. What Windows operating system are you using? I'm using Windows 95. Out of character, Laura used to send those to me on Twitter, yes. Don't think I don't have these saved somewhere. Like, I absolutely have these pictures. No, John's sending me pictures now. We gotta get to his messages. Oh, yours loaded right away. Okay.
You gotta really look. You really gotta look.
I gotta really look for you? I don't see you. Is that you right there?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. All right, let's save. Hold on, we'll just download it. We'll download it this way. Because if I save it that way, it's gonna... whatever, I don't know. And then you sent me a second one here. Let's see what this... Oh, that you right there?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna save this one.
Really gotta large it. Even get it.
Yeah, we'll get you on screen here. Let's we gotta refresh this now. And all right, this is the first one. And we're gonna get you right center on screen here if we can. That's John he's right on the end of this picture.
My long hair.
That's John with long hair.
That was like 16.
At 16.
Then the other one was like...
And then we got this other one.
That one was when I was 14.
Lower here. There you are.
Oh, that's my grandpa.
Right there, right on the... You're always on the left of all these pictures.
Yeah. You really have to look. But
Look at that old CRT TV there. John, those are terrible.
I know they are. I took a picture of the actual photo.
That's why.
Well, yeah, that's...
But yeah, it was like, oh wow. I used to look like that? What happened? I used to be so good looking back then.
Yeah. I mean, you're still good looking now.
Stop.
I don't know, you're second best looking member of the band.
Damn right.
Besides behind me.
Hey, I'm John, bitch.
Yeah, so the video we saw the other day would indicate. Anyway.
If you got it, show it.
Jill wants to know if it's her turn now.
Yep.
I guess so. Right now it's time for music, and then we can do that. But anyway. This show is happening Sunday here in Buffalo at Mohawk Place at 7 p.m. It is Mephistopheles headlining. You saw Mephistopheles with me last year.
Mm-hmm.
You were looking at me funny when I was singing along with the Bumblebee Tuna song. But anyway, Mephistopheles with Do It With Malice and Working Class Stiffs. Doors at 6 p.m. The show's at 7 p.m. It is ages 18 plus. Re-entry is permitted, and there's a ticket link, so I don't got to worry about what the price is. You just go to that ticket link and find out. But that's Sunday at Mohawk Place. That means there's 3 great fucking shows right in a row at Mohawk Place. Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. Just be at Mohawk. Just move into Mohawk. Just sleep on the floor. I'm sure they won't mind.
I'll catch something.
Yeah, maybe not the floor. Sleep on the bar. I'm sure they won't mind. Anyway, or in the alley between Mohawk and Electric City. Whatever. Or Electric Avenue or whatever the fuck that place is next door. Anyway, out of character, John is the only good-looking member of the band.
She knows it.
Oh, she's got old pictures of Nick, too, she says. Anyway, but this is Working Class Stiffs. I don't have the music pulled up now because it was the song I had pulled up. All right, this is Working Class Stiffs, and the song is called What Can I Say? On All WNY ThinkSoJoE Show. Working Class Stiffs on All WNY ThinkSoJoE Show. That song called What Can I Say? Hear it this Sunday at Mohawk Place.
Let me go see him.
3rd of 3 days you should be at Mohawk Place.
I haven't seen my
You
buddies in a while.
should sleep on the bar at fucking Mohawk Place. I'm sure they won't mind. Maybe hang yourself on the coat rack at the front of the right when you walk in. There's that coat rack. Maybe hang yourself on that for a couple of days. You know, just pay for the 3 shows and just like that's your rent for the weekend, right?
Yeah.
You know, come see us Friday, and then on the Cinder with Subhumans on Saturday, and of course Working Class Stiffs with Mephistopheles on Sunday. It'd be a great weekend of great shows. Plus, you get to see the Riot Squad.
True.
I always love seeing that, hanging out with the Riot Squad.
Hi, Jill.
Jill's back. Did she send me stuff? I don't know. I didn't. If she did, I didn't get it. Or I didn't get notified about it anyway. Nope, guess not. Because my latest message is from Max. I don't know, but there's no message. I don't know, man. My computer's not fucking loading shit right now for me.
Don't hate Max.
I do have a message. Let's see.
It's from me.
Nope, I have messages from Jill.
Oh, okay.
My messenger on the computer right now is going so fucking slow, and I don't know why. Like, everything else is running fine.
Everybody keeps sending you photos.
Well, no, it's just, I don't know why my messenger is running so damn slow. Yeah, photos are coming through. Oh, geez, there we go. Yeah, there's one. Oh, there's a bunch. The previous ones were the pictures of me. Okay. Got it.
Wow, that she
Internet dial-up noises. Yeah, it's because we're stuck in the 90s. We're on dial-up now, apparently.
You look like you don't want to rip somebody's head off.
Jill always looks like she wants to rip somebody's head off, though.
Like-
We're waiting for this to load so I can download it and put it on the screen, but we got a picture of Jill here. It is taking fucking forever for anything to load here. I don't know why. Let's refresh. Let's try it again. I'm gonna try it again. And now it's not loading at all. Junior year pick and one from 4th grade. I only see the one. I don't know why this is going so damn slow. Let's try a different browser. Let's see if that helps. Your weekly dose of my mechanical keyboard in your ears. Sounds so good, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Those Otemu blue switches. Feels so great to type on. Are you on a 26K modem or a 56K? It's a 56K, but I like to connect to 36K because it seems to run better than 52K, which was 56K, which was fucking weird about AOL. Like the 32K ran better than 50. I don't know. It was weird.
You lost me.
Yeah. Technology. We know you're not great with technology.
No,
It's just not. It's
not happening.
It's just not loading. It's like, nah, nobody wants to see these pictures of Jill. Nikki's are really good, but she doesn't have permission. Okay, there's the one. Now where's the other one? The other one's still
The other one's
loading.
still loading.
We're going to give it a minute here, and we're going to put it on. All right, let's see if we can download. Oh, there, I just saw the other one pop up as soon as we clicked on this, but now we got to wait for this. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Messenger's just been, like, really shitty on, like, browsers lately. Like, it works fine on my phone. Probably just grab my phone and be like, oh, look at this.
There it is.
All right, there's the one. Download.
That's so.
Okay. And so we're waiting
wow.
for this one to download here. Or to load into the browser. But in the meantime... let's make that a little smaller so it fits on screen. That's Jill.
She looks so mad. Why you look so mad? Like you want to hurt somebody.
Because it's Jill. Jill always feels that way.
Holy shit. 4th grade picture. Oh my god. Wow.
All right, download this one now. And... come on. We'll get it in a second. We'll get the other one. Here's the other one. Here's the other one from Jill. Oh, we gotta make that smaller too. There's the other one from Jill.
You look like Bug.
She does look like... that was my first thought.
Oh my god. A twin.
That was my first thought. Was like, as soon as it came up, I'm like, she looks like her kid.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow.
She said she looked mean because she hated school. Anyway.
That's that you. Wow.
Laura wanted to know what crime Jill did because it looked like a mugshot. That first one. Totally 90s. Yep. I'm just gonna leave it up on the screen. What do you think? John's just sitting here staring at this picture of Jill in 4th grade.
Bugaboo?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I totally see the resemblance. It
yeah,
is totally,
I see
yeah.
it a lot. Holy shit.
She can send nicks, but we can't post it, but we can giggle.
Okay.
Okay. So we can't post it on the air, but she'll send them to us. All right, cool. Which means you and I can just look at them on the phone instead of waiting for them to fucking load in the fucking browser. Because I don't know why the fuck.
She looks definitely like her. Holy shit.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I don't know, man. We were all good-looking kids.
That was the time we were. Yeah.
Yeah. We're all good-looking adults now, too, but just, you know. Oh, that one loaded right away.
Oh my god. What the hell? Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Wow. He was a good-looking dude back then.
It's got somebody's AOL Instant Messenger name. This is clearly from wherever Laura Moore's reaching out to us from.
Was this a band? It looks like a band shot.
It's probably a band.
Holy shit.
It looks like a girl I would have dated back then.
True. So how was it in his 20s?
We're still living in the 20s, John.
His old band. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, clearly it's not his current band.
No. No, they look like
I thought it was his current band. I thought that was me on the right.
They look like they were in Duran Duran.
Yeah. Anyway. No, it was
pretty
good looking band.
What happened? You got old. You all got old.
Speak for yourself. I'm not old. I'm only 20.
Bullshit. That is bullshit. You are 42, billion years old. Get it right. Agree.
My aunt asks, so me and my kid went to the family reunion. My kid just turned 20, right? So my aunt goes, she asked me, how old are you? Madison says, I'm 20. And my aunt goes, how old are you? And I said, I'm 27. She says, well, I know that's not true because you're the same age as Steve. And Steve's, she starts counting. I'm like, he's 42. He's turning 43. Like,
I won't accept it. I won't accept it. You being 43, 42. It's not happening. I know how old you are. Brian knows. He knows.
Yeah, I know, Brian. Anyway, by Joe's definition of time, I wouldn't even have been conceived yet. Okay, right? Because we're in the 90s.
We are 90s kids.
We are 90s kids.
Mm-hmm.
No, so funny enough, I went to that 7-Eleven where the girl told me I looked 20 the other day. I was on the phone with you, and I walked my friend home after we got off the bus after the Save Ferris show. So I walked her home, walked over to 7-Eleven to grab a snack on the way home. And I was talking to you the whole way to 7-Eleven. I get off the phone with you, I buy my stuff, and as I'm cashing out, this cop walks in, and he looks at the guy cashing me out. He says, "You the one called?" And they start telling him about these kids who come in every single week, stuff shit up under their clothes, and run out.
Yeah, you're talking about that. That's fair.
Yeah, well, again, there's more than just us here.
I know, I'm just saying. You told me that last night. I said that was crazy. John, show us.
Show us Brittany. Yeah, Max is 24. Max is a baby.
I don't. It's Brittany, bitch.
Used to say, like, Katie and I used to talk about, like, our age ranges of people that we would date, and Katie has a policy of they have to be able to contextually remember 9/11. So Max wouldn't have had a shot.
I was in 7th grade when that shit.
I remember exactly where I was.
Social study class. Don't ask me how I remember that.
I was just telling somebody the other day about where I was at 9/11. I used to work in this factory, and they would play 97.7 Hits FM, right? The radio station out of St. Catharines. And every Monday they would do Metallica Mondays. So now they were going to start doing Tragically Tuesdays, where they would play a Tragically Hip track every hour on the hour. Well, the first week that they were going to do Tragically Tuesdays was a very tragic Tuesday because that was 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than hearing the Tragically Hip every hour on the hour, we're just sitting there. Like, we didn't even fucking do any work that day. We sat there just listening to the radio till it was time to go home. And a lot of my coworkers were from Canada and didn't know if they could go home. So, yeah, I remember that very well. Maximo was born too late, missed all the good shit. Jill says, Max got me feeling old, just did that math.
Oh, we didn't even talk to... We had a tornado in Buffalo.
We did have a tornado in Buffalo. And then we had really fucking nice weather, which was bullshit.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was mad. I'm like, I need it to fucking rain at night so I could shoot this music video. And then I got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to add the effects. And I'm like, yeah, but the problem is now the road's not going to be wet in the video. So then it finally like just rained for like 5 minutes. I'm like, perfect. I ran outside and shot the fucking music video. So, but it was like the one night I'm sitting here, it's like, it was Wednesday. We're in the car. I'm like, it's going to pour all day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, that sucks. I'm not going to be able to work. Well, then it was fucking beautiful all day.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there Thursday night, and it's like, okay, it's supposed to rain at 1 o'clock. Oh, shit, now it says 3 o'clock. Oh, shit, now it's 6:30. It's going to be light out by then. That fucking defeats the purpose. Then it still didn't fucking rain.
Fucking Friday. I still left there work early. We were like, fuck this shit. We don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go home.
Max will have our lyrics before me, and that's funny to Jill. Yeah, I'm trying to put out a fucking lyric video for Bar Whore, and I don't know the fucking words. I know most of them, but there are gaps I need filled in.
Mouse in this house. Mouse in this house.
Oh yeah,
mouse
totally.
in
That's
this
what I got written
house.
down. That's not what I have written down. Anyway.
So it's a classic line.
It is a classic line. She's gonna send him how long. Yeah, I don't know the words for that one either. And the funny thing is, when Jill doesn't remember her own words, guess who she asks? She asks me, and I don't know them because she won't send them to me. So I will feed her the wrong first line, but she'll be like, oh no, that's okay, so it's this. Like, yeah, okay.
Make sure the cameras are on.
Yes, I know.
All the cameras.
I know. I am aware of what I must do. I think it might only be one camera though, because where am I gonna put the other cameras?
I will remind you.
But I gotta figure out where I'm putting both. Like if I'm gonna do two cameras.
You did good the last one.
Last time we played more. Yeah, I mean I clamped the Insta camera to the fucking bar up on the balcony part there. Yeah. We were pretty bad with keeping correct and up-to-date lyrics. I've been slowly correcting them. Yeah, I know all the words to like the old versions of the songs.
So,
I haven't even heard those old versions in like 2 years, but
I look back at the live stream we did during the pandemic.
I watch that every now and then, yeah.
Before the pandemic.
To be fair, I do watch that every. It was during the pandemic.
During the pandemic.
Because we were supposed to play at fucking Rapids that night. We were supposed to do a dinner experience.
Oh yeah, because you were talking about I was in the Thunderdome.
Yeah, I was in the fucking Thunderdome. Fucking Thunderdome. Fucking producer telling me who to cheer for. Okay, we're gonna boo the Hurt Business. No, the fuck we're not. That's the one good thing about this fucking show right now.
You're not doing anything. They cut you.
Yeah.
Video.
Or if you get caught eating on camera, they'll fucking cut you off. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. It was fucking dumb.
We have plenty to eat when we're there live.
Right?
You can't eat. You can't eat. Get him out. Get him out.
Right?
I can eat if I want to.
Yeah, no, those were dark times. The fucking Thunderdome. God.
The Thunderdome. Not to change the subject, but I was in the Thunderdome last night. That's what you said on the live stream.
Yeah. My problem is I write lyrics in college scribbles and blasted across several pages, so in no order, so I don't have any of them written legibly anywhere. Let's sit down one of these days and you just fucking recite them and I will type them. How's that sound? That sounds like a plan to me.
I can type. Or that's a bad idea.
Shy. I would not.
Let me handle all the online stuff.
I would take my chances with Jill's handwritten notes before I took a chance of reading your typing of Jill's words.
I'm like that one person, like... I'm not like you.
Yeah. Not even looking at the screen.
I know how to type.
My brother can do that without looking at the keys.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
John does the hunt and peck. I know how to fucking actually type.
Ooh, what does this button do? I'm not allowed to do that here.
Max keeps all his lyrics in his phone typed out. Jill says immersed in this hell. Not a mouse in this house.
There's a mouse in this house. Let it happen. I want to see a mouse in the music video.
In the house.
Oh, boy. We still got to shoot a music video. We never agree on anything. We're just like, well, we should do this. Okay, but it should be like this. Okay, well, John's got to be fighting sex robots in it. Like, guys, we just need to do a performance video so we have a fucking video for marketing.
I want to fight the sex bots.
You don't want to fight the sex bots.
No, I don't want to fight the sex bots.
John saw boobies last week.
Yes, I did. They were nice too.
Not gonna argue with you. they were.
And then she hit me in the mouth by accident, and she filled me up. I don't want
She
to.
felt
talk
both. She had one hand on you and one hand on me.
Yeah, I was like, "What the hell do you come from?"
She's like, that was me crowd surfing, and I showed everybody my boobies. I'm like, I didn't see them. She just goes, like, okay.
I was like, "Whoa!" And then the other guy was panicking. I was like, "Dude, you okay, man? You having a freak out?" I was crowd surfing and lost my phone. Oh shit, you okay, dude?
She couldn't find her friends. He couldn't find his phone. They both came to us for whatever reason.
Yeah, I was like, and the other guy was like, "Hey, I want to crowd surf." And then you're like,
go ahead.
"Go ahead. We're not gonna let you. You think I can let you? I don't think so." Nick put a giant porn butthole on pause on my projector when he was setting up the projector for her, and he put
a giant porn butthole
porn butthole on the wall.
I love it.
That's great.
Maximo says, I can imagine John being that kid from Grandma's Boy during the party scene.
Yep.
I never seen it. I don't know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That was totally me. I was that guy.
Yeah.
She was a MILF. She was a MILF.
Assuming she has kids.
Well, I didn't say she was in her 40s.
That doesn't mean she had kids. I know people in their 40s that didn't have kids. Not everybody is us. Having kids in their fucking 20s.
I was 19.
John's more like Thurman Merman with a wooden pickle. Maximo says for you to show me the reference later about Grandma's Boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more like, so who the fuck is that?
They lost me.
With a pickle.
I have no idea.
I like pickles.
Yeah.
We're not talking about food, are we?
I have no idea. Bad Santa Kid is Thurman Merman.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Didn't see that either.
I see bits and pieces of it.
I never saw it. I don't watch movies.
You're strange.
You think I'm
strange too.
Here's the weird thing. I worked at Blockbuster and I don't watch movies, and I hang out with a film school student who doesn't watch movies. Former film school graduate who doesn't watch movies. So which one of us is worse? Me, who worked at Blockbuster and doesn't watch movies, or my friend who went to film school and doesn't watch movies? Which is worse?
The film person.
So we went to...
I think the film school person, your friend.
We went to Save Ferris the other day, and we saw Kings of the Wild Things, and all their songs are about, like, fucking movies and shit, right? They're like, oh, this song... They're like, oh, which Toy Story is better, one or two? No, it was Shrek. Which Shrek is better, one or two? And he's like, if you said one, you're wrong. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Shrek 1 was way better than Shrek 2. Jade agreed with me. And then he's like, this song's about Up, the movie Up. So I walked over to Karina, who refuses to watch the movie Up, patted her on the back. That was my way of saying, hey, how you doing? And then I walked back to Jade. I'm like, yeah, Karina refuses to watch that movie. She's like, I refuse to watch that movie too. I heard it's sad. So we go and we're talking to the singer from Kings of the Wild Things at the end of the show. Mm-hmm. I went to go buy Save Ferris merch and they were out of my size and everything. So we just stepped over and talked to the dude from Kings of the Wild Things because we met him at fucking Big Ditch the last time they were in town. And he goes, I say, she's never seen Up. He's like, it's so good. Why have you never seen it? She's like, because I heard it was sad and I don't want to cry.
Squirrel.
Exactly. All right.
So
John is the version who cuts himself making the wooden pickle, the
Yes.
young version, and can only make sandwiches. John, how much do you like sandwiches? John, what's your favorite sandwich?
Ooh. Mine's is classic. I'm peanut butter and jelly all the way.
All right, we got time for one more question, and then we got to play a song, and we got to get out of here. And really, we don't have time for that, but we'll let you do it anyway. Actually, we do have time for one more question. This song's pretty short. We got a couple of minutes. One more question for John.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, well, they got to see it first. It's a little bit of a delay between when it goes out and when they get it. So, yeah, just a little bit of a delay. It's not much of one, but there's a little bit of a delay.
John, if I had to fight a sex bot, what's it? John, if you had to fight a sex bot, what's your weapon? My weapon of choice, salami.
Salami. I don't think he's talking about food.
No.
When
Okay.
he's fighting the sex bots?
If I'm fighting sex bots, it's gonna be a rubber dildo. I don't know why.
Spoken like a true Buffalonian.
Yep.
John, will you dress up like Thurman for the Friday show? I don't know what the character looks like. I don't know what that...
I can make it work, whatever it is. I'll have to look it up.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if
Stay tuned.
If he wants to do it. You'll have to come to the show to find out if he does, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
But John's going to be hiding in the trailer for most of the show because there might be a
the clown gone?
John will be texting me, is the clown still there? Like, he's at his merch table, bro. He ain't going nowhere. He's staying for the show.
I'm afraid you're gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna open the door and he's gonna be right at the trailer. Close the door again.
Jill has a coconut bra for you.
Oh yeah. Why not?
Well, speaking of Friday, and we're going to drag this, talking about this show out, because we still got a couple of minutes. Speaking of Friday, come to Mohawk Place and see the Living Braindead's 5th anniversary show. Come celebrate 5 fucking years of the Living Braindead with us, our friends in the Spit Sisters, Broken Locker, and Rags to Stitches, who John is terrified of.
Very much so.
It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great time. I cannot wait. I've been looking forward to this. It's the last non-festival show we currently have booked. Hoping to change that very shortly, but, scheduling, I guess. But yeah, come out, hang out with us, see us celebrate 5 years. We're hopefully playing a new song. Hopefully. We gotta just make sure we're good. Yeah, wink, wink. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Spit Sisters are fucking amazing. I can't wait to see them again. Broken Locker's fucking awesome. They're cool dudes. They're cool dudes to hang out with, so I can't wait to hang with them at our show. Really glad that they jumped on. And also Rags to Stitches out of Boston. I've listened to some of their music. They're actually really fucking good. I can't wait to see them either. Really glad that we were able to help them out with a show because they were having trouble getting one put together. So originally they were supposed to be in Rochester. Now they're on. Then they were going to play Hot Mamas, and then we got asked, "Hey, can you guys fit them on your bill?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure, why not? We're more than willing to help out."
Yeah.
And then after I booked them, I was like, "Oh shit, John's gonna be mad."
Not mad, just scared.
Like, John, I have something to tell you.
I know where to put. I have a safe space.
John's gonna be hiding in the trailer.
I'm not coming out. Is he gone?
Yes, John, he's gone. Then you open the trailer, he's standing right there in front of you,
Here's a balloon.
smiling at you.
Here's a balloon.
Anyway, we gotta go. This is the last song of the show. Come see us Friday night. It's 10 p.m. It's 7 p.m. doors. $10 at the door.
Yeah.
Music starts 7:45. We are the last band on Friday because it is our show. So
Yeah. We're
yeah,
main event.
We are headlining for once, and this is our song by us, the Living Braindead. This song is called Bar Whore on All WNY ThinkSoJoE Show.
Bye. Oh, don't forget to share, subscribe, and wait. What? Share, subscribe.
Like, share.
share,
You have
subscribe.
one line.
You think I know this shit? Okay, bye. See you Friday. Woo!
Like,
See you
share, and
next week.
subscribe. We'll see you next
Bye.
week.
God, where's my brain?
Over here.
Fuck.